So another day, another outrageous case of taxpayer fraud inside America's welfare system, and this one involves pop or soda, depends on where you live.
I say soda, you say pop?
I say pop. I'm from the Midwest.
Well, authorities say one man in Chicago, he ran a pretty slick operation buying food stamp debit cards from recipients for cash, using those cards to buy products in bulk, and then reselling the goods for profit. Our Newsmax crime correspondent Jason Mattera is here with the details. Morning, Jason.
Hey, good morning, Mark and Allison. So SNAP, that's the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, puts taxpayer money onto EBT cards, which in Illinois are referred to as link cards. Each card has a unique PIN that only the recipient is supposed to use at checkout when purchasing food. But federal prosecutors say that the system was hijacked and turned into a personal cash register by this man, David Quinones, from 2018 to 2023. Authorities say the 45-year-old was buying up EBT cards from SNAP beneficiaries. He'd then take those cards and go on shopping sprees at big box retailers, loading up on soda, water, and snacks at a discounted price. After that, Quinones would turn around and resell those items to convenience stores and restaurants, of course, at a profit. According to court records, in one instance, he used 3 separate EBT cards to buy 20 cases of Pepsi, then later hauled them to a Chicago gas station to flip. Now, multiply that example across many years, and prosecutors say Quinones racked up about 5,000 fraudulent transactions involving $1.5 million in SNAP-funded purchases. Yet there's more. Quinones was a SNAP recipient, if you can believe it, a SNAP recipient himself. The guy was double dipping, using his card and at least 1,200 others. But here is where the story jumps to another level. Prosecutors say that Quinones was actually confronted by law enforcement. He was told to knock it off, no more. Yet despite that warning, and knowing that investigators were onto him, he kept the racket going for another year. And then he was arrested. David Quinones pleaded guilty to federal wire fraud and was just sentenced to 4 years in prison, and also ordered to pay back the $1.5 million he stole in restitution. What's alarming, though, Mark Allison, is the amount of resources it took to just catch one guy in Chicago. Investigators had to conduct physical surveillance. They had to comb through transaction records, review store security footage, and even deploy an undercover officer to make contact. Now imagine that level of effort across tens of millions of SNAP users, and we start to see the challenge in both finding and prosecuting fraud.
Wow, unbelievable.
Being warned and then continuing it for another year.
Yeah, unbelievable. All right, Jason, thank you.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.